Alright, chat. So this video is still exporting. If you guys watched my last video, which you probably did, it's like, how long is this video, bro? This video is freaking 40 minutes long. You probably didn't watch it. That's okay. But basically, I'm just yapping as my video's exporting. My real video that's supposed to be on my main channel. Anyways, today I wanted to talk about this video. I wanted to talk about this specific scene right here, man. Now, the reason why is because I remember I made a video. Where is it? This one right here. Every time Sukuna used broken slash, I made this video. I'm pretty sure it's because this other YouTuber, like, he keeps saying that there's like two other YouTubers I'm thinking of right now. They keep saying that like certain world cutting slashes aren't those, and you know, in the video that I'm making right now, the video that I'm exporting right now, I talk about this briefly. And again, I still think that this is a world cutting slash. This is like, I'm pretty sure this and the Maki one are the two main like Sukuna slashes during like this arc that people like argue about on whether or not it's a world cutting slash or something else, right? And I think both of them, actually, let me just pull it up. I think both of them are world cutting slashes. I think both of these are world cutting slashes, right? And I'm just gonna go over why I think so. You guys can argue in the comments about it. Maybe I'll make another video reacting to comments, but you know, people get disrespectful and I'm not going to expose myself to such negativity. But anyways, so this is the first one. My reasoning is pretty simple for this, right? There's obviously, again, there will always be arguments about this specific scene because we didn't see everything in it, right? And I see the other side, right? I'm not gonna lie, like, before I made this video, I didn't see the other side. I was like, okay, bro, I didn't see it completely, but now I can see like why people are so confused about it. And again, I still think it is a world cutting slash. So the first thing I want to say is that the entire point of the scene, right, in like the last part, the entire point is that Sukuna needs to send a world cutting slash. All right, like that's the entire point. Sukuna has access to his freaking mouth the entire time, right? Yuta like takes off his tongue, right? He takes off his stomach's tongue right here, sure, but he still has access to his freaking mouth. Like, what? He still has access to his mouth. And that's why he's like, hold on, where's this shit at? That's why he can talk. Right? He still has access to his mouth. I don't think like this is frick, what am I trying to say? Regardless, what I'm sorry, chat. I got a little bit lost in like when I be looking at panels, like trying to get to a panel, I'll be reading what's on the thing. Obviously he still has his mouth because who chanced this? Right? Who freaking chanced this? It's Sukuna, right? But yeah, he still has access to his mouth. He doesn't have his stomach mouth, sure, right? That's the one that you could say that he doesn't have access to, but he still has his mouth, right? So, people tell me that Sukuna went for the harder this like fries me. Basically the point that people are trying to say is that Sukuna went for the harder attack, the harder technique of world cutting slash over just chanting and sending a regular dismantle. That's basically what people are trying to tell me, right? People are trying to tell me that he let go of his domain sign, right, to make a hand sign and chant to send a world cutting slash, even though he could have just sent a regular chanted dismantle this entire time. And that makes no sense to me because, again, the point of the scene is that he's in a desperate gamble to fire off world cutting slash. Nothing else can work here, all right? First thing I have to say is that we've never seen an enchanted dismantle. Like, I don't know why that's even a term in the community. Enchanted dismantle? What the hell is that? What? That doesn't exist, bro. Like, that's never happened before. And I'm thinking about it from a reader's not readers, a writer's perspective. At this point of the story, we do not know the requirements for World Cut and Slash, right? We don't know. Gege knows, right? So let's go to chapter 238. I have to go to 238 because this is where he uses it against Kashima, and it's like confirmed to us that that is a World Cut and Slash, right? Basically it's like setting it in stone that when Sukuna does this chant and maybe a little bit of, you know, him pointing at you, that is a World Cut and Slash. That's all we know about World Cut and Slash at this point. All right. And so, should I close my whatever, right? And so from a writer's perspective, this is all the reader knows. Why would he use this indicator for something else? It makes no sense, right? It makes absolutely no sense. It makes no sense. Like, you know what I mean? And so I had an example in my mind while I was editing the video, but that is what I said. I was like, bro, from a writer's perspective, why would he use this indicator that he used for World Cut and Slash for anything else other than World Cut and Slash? You know what I mean? Like, hold on. Let's open up the Higuruma thing. Right? Come on, load up. Why would he use... Oh my goodness, bro. Yeah, this indicator. It's the same indicator once again, right? And it's even less like the hand signs is even less of an indicator back then. The biggest indicator is him pointing at you and using the chants, right? And so he uses it against Kashimo. Boom. And then he uses it against Higuruma right here. Here we go. Pointing and the chants, right? So why, again, like, we've never seen it before in the series, right? We've never seen an enchanted freaking dismantle. We know that Sukuna could have did that without even letting go of the hand signs. He doesn't need to let go of this to shoot a, in quotations, enchanted dismantle, bro. All he's doing is just upping the output of his slash. Like, why does he need to let go of the thing? He needs to actually do that he needs to do that for World Cut and Slash, because he needs to do the hand sign for World Cut and Slash, right? Oh my gosh, it finally exported, chat. Hold on. Oh my freaking gosh. Bro, it's been like an hour plus, bro. It finally exported to my iPad. Now I gotta do the final export, bro. Oh my gosh, chat. Anyways, yeah. He had access to it the entire time, but the point is that he can't do that. He's like, you know what I'm saying? That's not gonna help him at all. Oh, hold on. That's not gonna help him at all. He needs to shoot a World Cut and Slash, right? And that's just the first layer of it, because again, it just doesn't make sense for him to shoot enchanted dismantle, even though he had access to it the entire time, and he went for the harder choice in a desperate gamble. You know what I mean? That makes no sense. But the second thing is the fact that he points at Yuta, and Yuta's the only one who gets one slash straight through him. I don't like this blows my mind, right? Because we see Yuta take one slash. This is literally one slash that goes straight through him, like Gojo. But these guys get multiple slashes. But only Yuta, the one that he pointed at, gets the enchanted dismantle, the, in quotations, enchanted dismantle. First off, an enchanted dismantle wouldn't just be one single dismantle, right? That's first of all. That makes absolutely no sense. He never does that. It doesn't even, like, he literally never does that. But also, again, if it was an enchanted dismantle, why wouldn't these other dismantles just do the exact same thing? These don't go through him. Go straight through Yuta, though. Right? So, Bro, this thing is taking so long, chat. Like, you guys don't understand. I've been editing this. I almost did an all-nighter. I fell asleep and stuff. Bro, I'm very distracted at the moment. But yeah, he takes one single dismantle, bro. One single dismantle that goes straight through him. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at his arm. It actually like just moved. Oh my gosh. Anyways, yeah. Why wouldn't these dismantles be the exact same, bro? Why wouldn't they, chat? The single dismantle that I shot at Yuta at the same time as all this. Oh, come on, bro. Right, and the resistance is the fact that like he was being held by Rika. But I think it's pretty clear that like he used dismantle on Rika and did the hand signs, right? Obviously we didn't see what happened, and again, like it does sound bizarre the fact that that they allowed that to happen. But again, like what happened here? Can someone tell me what happened on the contrary? While Yuji's inside this innate domain, what happened? Where was Yuji? What was Yuji doing? Was he just standing there? How much time passed? We have no idea. We genuinely have no idea, bro. We don't know what happened. All we know is that we got the indicator of World Cut and Slash. We got a point, and then he got shot. He got sliced with one dismantle. Why is this taking so long, bro? Anyways, yeah. So that's just it for that specifically. Like, again, like, you would just have to make me believe that Sukuna would send one single dismantle that goes straight through Yuta, even though Yuji and Yuta are literally stated to be equal relative in durability. It goes straight through Yuta, but doesn't even do anything to Yuji for real. Yuji continues fighting, but Yuta is literally cut in half, by the way. Yuta's cut in half. But Yuji continues running after him. Like, you know what I mean, bro? And there's like other statements, like the fact that they compare it directly to Gojo. Compares it directly to Gojo. He got split in two, the same as Gojo. Right? And obviously that didn't happen to Yuji. Relative stats, all that stuff. Second one is this one. The only like contention here is the fact that people are trying to like, oh yeah, the contention here is the fact that people think that you need to do all three at the same time. That's actually like it works hand in hand with this as well. Like people say that he can't do it because he doesn't have 3 arms. And again, like I feel like I won't say that I'm like a big reason why people believe that, right? But I did tweet about that multiple times, and I've probably made a banger off that, right? Maybe. I'm pretty sure I made a banger off that where I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cool that Sukuna made a binding vow where he would just shoot World Cut Slash one time and he wouldn't be able to use it ever again, considering he made it when he was in like a 2-arm state. And I was like, oh yeah, and then he cheated by getting a 4-arm body so he could use it he can still use it because he has 4 arms and he could do it, you know, with 3 arms, I mean. And like, yeah, it is cool in that sense, but like you know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily mean it's never actually stated that he needs to do it all at the same time, right? It says that he needs to chant and do hand signs, then point to where the World Cut Slash is. Why would he, like, you know what I'm saying? Why would he have to do it beforehand? You know what I mean? Hold up. What the hell just happened? Yeah, proof of this is this. I just realized, yeah, proof of that is this. Sukuna isn't pointing towards him. He points at the end. He points at the end. Wait, hold on, chat. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, yeah. He points at the end. Like, oh my gosh, bro. Get this face. Out of my face. Anyways, he points at the end of here. He doesn't need to do all that. Like, he doesn't need to do it all at the same time. Right? People acting like he has to literally do the hand signs, chant, and point all at the same time. No, he just does it at the end. Easily, boom. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna pause and come right back. Man, 8 gigabytes, 1 hour and 30 video, bro. The export time is literally 30 minutes. I've never seen this before. But you know, I have this other iPad that I'm using to export it, so it's like a guaranteed export. 8 gigabytes, bro. That's crazy, chat. I actually gotta make sure everything is good here, because I'm not about to waste 30 minutes. Hold on, chat. Alright, chat, yeah. 30-minute export time, bro. I'm ready. Ready to finally upload this video, bro. It's ridiculous. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, this is just proof you don't have to do it at the same time. Right? I literally forgot. Like, that's why I was like, wait, what just happened? Because I wanted to go back to this. What? Since when did I have this here? Yo! Anyways. I was going to open something else. Yeah, it's just, oh yeah. I was going to open when it states. When it states all that. It's 255. And it states the requirements for work on a slash. And like, yeah. Presently, on top of both the Edmonton hand sign and chance being required, the trajectory of the technique must be specified via his palm, right? So yeah, he's like plain and simple. He doesn't have to do it at the same time. We literally see it with the Higuruma example. He just does it at the end because he feels like it. He does it all at the same time. Bro, that sound, man. What's he doing? Hold on. Damn, what was I saying? Bro, that sound is so annoying, man. Damn it, chat. Bro, I would just be trying to chill, man. Like today specifically, bro. Oh my gosh, whatever. Yeah, here he decided. I mean, he wasn't even. Can you really say that's him pointing? Because that's not a full. He's not pointing for real. Like maybe he's getting in position to point, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, this is a full extended arm right here. That's not fully extended, but that's his palm right there, right? I don't know. But anyways, yeah, it doesn't have to be at the same time. So that was like the main resistance to this. Like that was literally the main resistance. Oh, he has to have 3 arms to be doing that. No. He just has to charge it, do the hand signs, and point. Like that's literally it. It's like 1, 2, 3. It doesn't have to be all at the same time. It can be, right? You can just do it easily, but it doesn't have to be at the same time. Yeah, like we see all the chants, by the way. We got the chant right here, and chant at the end. And off screen, he was doing the hand sign. Again, the hand sign was never the indicator for us. The indicator was the indicator was the chance. Like I've been saying, bro. He does it on screen, right? He does it, but that's never the indicator. The indicator has always been the chance itself, right? And then we finally get the requirements, but you know, it is what it is. And also, we get another example of like Sukuna basically tells Kusakabe, I'm gonna shoot a world kind of slash at you. And then Kusakabe's like, oh my gosh, he's about to shoot a world kind of slash at me. Right? Here it comes, the slash that cuts the world dismantle. Right? I'll hit you next time. He basically says, I'm going to, because he sent 2 dismantles at him. One of them he uses with his hand, and the next one he uses without even like moving. And he's like, I'm gonna hit you next time. He's about to shoot a world kind of slash at him, and so he stops him from doing it. And of course, he's in the exact same state as he was. Not the exact same state, but he's yeah, he's in the exact same state as he was during his fight with Maki. So yeah. So yeah. And the final thing, like the final nail in the coffin for me personally, is how Maki cuts the other arm, and then Gege goes out of his way to just make Yuji tell us he cannot do world cutting slash anymore because he lost that arm. Right? Like, he can't do it anymore. This is the only time when it's told to us that he cannot use it. It's like, if it happened before, right? If it happened here, If it happened here, it would have been emphasized to us. The reason why he couldn't do it was because of Rika, right? And then we know that he slashes Rika. Rika gets the frick off of him. And he's already freaking, like, he's already released here. And he put himself in, like, this triumphant pose, right? Just like in JJK season 2 when he was like doing the bow, right? Yeah. What was I finna say? Damn, what was I finna say, bro? What was I finna say, bro? Oh yeah. It's completely like it's emphasized only here. That's the only time, right here. He can't complete the hand sign with only his right arms. That's the only time it's actually emphasized. Oh yeah, Sukuna has lost access to World Cut Slash, right? And then like he never uses it again, right? So you know, yeah, man. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments, chat. If you think the Maki one was, oh wow, I freaking exited it, bro. My fault, chat. Let me go back. If you think the Maki one, oh, let me see what this looks like. Looks cool, right? If you think the Maki one is a World Cut Slash, or you think the Yuta one is the World Cut Slash, if you disagree with anything I said in this video, you know, let me know your thoughts. But yeah, video dropping in approximately, if I were to calculate this based on how long this is taking to export, it should drop in an hour. In an hour from now, so 6:30. Yeah, 6:30. Yeah.